Have you ever had that inner voice inside of you that always felt like somebody was watching you? Things always circulate and show their face one way or the other. Things change over time and make themselves apparent because nothing was ever hiding. It already is what it is. So don't think that all of your intentions and desires won't eventually get recognized through some type of materialization. God has no respect of person like that. And when life comes back full circle, you don't want to be on the shit side of the tissue. And life always comes back full circle because that's how life works, or else we wouldn't have the duality of life. The awareness of the two, or the duality, is what creates the third dimension, our experience that we're living. And you think we've already evolved past the third dimension, huh? But there's always different angles and perspectives, no matter the dimension. 2, 5, and the 8, the feminine numbers. And we're in an 8th year this year, by the way. For life to unfold the way it usually does, because people don't have good morality and they usually be working for their inner lower desires, that temporary desire, once it's fed, it still will reverberate as an equal evil, because that's where your intentions were at. And for people to not be aware of this cycle is evidence to me of second dimensional funkness, a lack of being able to relate to life and the reality of it, the second dimension. And however we relate is going to be how we create our third dimension, the reality around us, the world we live in. That brings me to 5, though, the feminine 5 energy, bringing balance to the chaos and the darkness, and finding equilibrium so that we can get to the 6, where we seem to always loop back and forth again, just like the loop between the 2 and the 3. You might want to have some type of awareness of these dynamics, you know? Our inner reactions are directly affecting what we're birthing around us at every moment and what we're going to birth overall. Now, hopefully, your subconscious morality is more balanced and calibrated so that this year 8 of magic can give what it really want to give, which 8 represents our possibilities, the infinite loop, the flow of it. 2, 5, and 8. So with 2, we have to be aware of how we're reacting to the subtle stimuli that we're receiving, which will help support whatever we project as our third dimension reality. And with number 5, an even more layered reasoning of emotions, which is going to need to find balance, and falls into the 6. 6 being balanced, by the way. But anyway, now that we've just come out of this 7 year, we're now in 2024, a year that has the energy of 8. With the number 7 energy, we became more aware and acquainted with the magic and the potential of God possibility. Now with the 8, we ourselves can use these cycles and magic. We're now able to finally settle in and embody this magical flow. This is a cryptic message. You may get it if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And whatever it means for you, take that for you. This is one of those little Geminian type of messages. So, with that being said, 2, 5, and 8, the feminine energy, they add up to what? 2, 5, 6, and that's a 6. And that's how the balance is created. These emotions, these feminine emotions have to come into some type of flow and alignment. Your cycles need to be on point, because that's what 6 is, the routine and the pattern of it. Knowing that the sun will come up and the moon will come down. Knowing that you will breathe in and breathe out. And the flow of this is a trait of the 6, equilibrium and balance. And if we can get these things in alignment, that will allow the 8 energy that we're in to flow smoother and better and have an infinite access to the all possibilities. And who knows what we can do after that, you know?